Welcome to this video. Today, we will discuss the difference between HAZID and HAZOP. We will explore the key differences in scope, applications, and methodologies of HAZID and HAZOP studies. Let's dive in. Let's start with the definitions. HAZID stands for Hazard Identification. It is a structured risk identification and analysis methodology used to analyze hazards within a facility. The goal of a HAZID study is to ensure that all potential hazards and their impacts are identified, and that appropriate measures are put in place to prevent or mitigate these risks, keeping them as low as reasonably practicable, or ALARP. The following are some examples for HAZID guide words: hydrocarbons, ionizing radiation, ergonomic hazards, and security-related hazards. On the other hand, HAZOP stands for Hazard and Operability. HAZOP is a systematic approach used to identify process hazards and operability issues within process systems and equipment. It uses a set of guide words combined with process parameters to develop deviations, helping to uncover potential risks. The following are some examples for HAZOP. Guide words: high pressure, low pressure, no flow, and more flow. Now, let's discuss the scope and level of detail for each study. HAZID provides a general or helicopter view of the plant. It considers potential risks at the plant level and evaluates the relevant safeguards in place. In contrast, HAZOP is a more detailed design verification study. It focuses on potential risks at the level of individual equipment or process nodes, along with their specific safeguards. Next, let's look at the main areas of concern for each study. For HAZID, the focus is on safe siting and layout, fire protection adequacy, escape and evacuation routes, hazard area classification, accessibility for maintenance, emergency shutdown actions, safe venting locations, corrosion protection, and inspection plans. These areas are typically identified through team discussions and brainstorming. For HAZOP, the focus shifts to more process-specific concerns, such as overfilling, overpressure, overheating, gas blow-by, low-level, and low-pressure scenarios. It also covers safe isolation methods for maintenance activities. Now, let's discuss when these studies are typically conducted. HAZID can be conducted at a very early stage of the project phase, once key documents such as layout drawings, process flow diagrams, flare and blowdown philosophies, and HSE and emergency response plans are ready. HAZOP studies, on the other hand, are usually conducted during the FEED and detailed engineering phases. This is when documents like piping and instrumentation diagrams, cause and effect diagrams, process and utilities design basis, and control and safeguarding philosophies are available. In general, both studies can be conducted during the design and operation phases of a project and should be revalidated at least once every 5 years to ensure ongoing safety and operability. Let's take a moment to look at the references for these methodologies. In summary, HAZID is typically used at very earlier project stages to provide a generic view of potential hazards across the entire plant. It helps identify all generic risks and ensures that appropriate safeguards are in place. On the other hand, HAZOP is applied later in the project to define in detail and mitigate risks associated with specific process equipment and operational parameters and activities. Both studies are essential for ensuring the safety and operability of industrial facilities, and they complement each other in providing a comprehensive risk management approach. Thank you for watching.